everyone, my name is Mika and I'm a gearhead here at Backcountry. Today, we're talking about my favorite tent of all time. We're diving into the Big Agnes Copper Spur UL2 tent, a longtime top pick for backpackers, bikepackers, and ounce counters who still want a little luxury out there in the wild. Now, before we get into the technical stuff, let's talk about why the Copper Spur has such a cult following. It's been the go-to shelter for thru hikers on the PCT, backpackers crossing the Andes, and yes, even those weekend warriors like me who just really love a well-built tent. It's one of those pieces of gear that feels like it was designed by people who actually sleep outside. Speaking of which, we actually tested this tent over a week of backpacking in the Patagonia backcountry. Check out the gearhead field test video here. Okay, so what's it like in the real world? First off, it's lightweight. No question about it. Just over 3 pounds trail weight, and somehow it still gives you room to stretch out without brushing every wall with your sleeping bag. The pole structure is cleverly engineered to give you vertical walls for added headroom, so you don't end up doing that awkward side hunch thing just to change your shirt. Seriously, I've shared this tent with a buddy on a multi-day high alpine loop, and we were both shocked at how much space we had to move around, stash gear, and just breathe. It feels like Big Agnes really figured out how to make ultralight gear livable. The setup is a breeze, even if you're solo. Not to brag, but whenever I race my friends and who can set up camp first, I always win. I'd like to say it's my skills, but it's really the tent doing all the work. Big Agnes's TipLok Tent Buckles make the corners intuitive to lock in, and the color-coded poles mean you don't have to untangle a mess of aluminum spaghetti at the end of a long day and try to figure out what goes where. The true perfection of the Copper Spur is its ability to stand the storm. When weather rolls in, the ripstop nylon fly and the bathtub floor are ready for anything. I've ridden out heavy thunderstorms and over 30-mile-per-hour winds in this thing. Bone dry, no drama, and I slept like a baby. The guy lines keep this bad boy right in place, and the HyperBead technology keeps out even the worst of storms. HyperBead waterproofing technology is Big Agnes's new innovation to maximize backcountry efficiency. It's lighter and stronger, and the fabric is waterproof at a molecular level, which allows it to not have to rely on DWR treatments or coatings to keep the rain out. And bonus points to the dual vestibules, which allow you to keep wet boots and packs outside of the tent, but yet sheltered from the elements. Now, let's talk ventilation, because condensation is no one's friend. The high-low vent system and full mesh interior give you great airflow. On clear nights, ditch the fly and sleep under the stars. You'll still feel protected, but way more connected to your surroundings. It's kind of magical, honestly. One of my favorite small details, the gear lofts and media pockets. It sounds minor, but having a spot to stash your headlamp or keep your phone handy without losing it in a tangle of puffy jackets, total game changer. So, if you're looking for a true 3-season tent that balances weight, durability, and comfort like few others, the Big Agnes Copper Spur UL2 is absolutely worth a spot in your pack. Got questions about the fit, how it stacks up against other ultralight options, or what kind of stakes to bring for different terrain? Reach out to a gearhead. We geek out on this stuff, and we're happy to make sure that your nights outside are as good as your days on the trail.